Hi G1, this is a review of what we talked about during Zoom today. So we started out talking about parallel lines, which are up here. Parallel lines are lines that have an equal distance apart and they never cross each other. So the example would be train tracks. If, for whatever reason, they were tilted this way, the tracks would not be able to hold the train and the wheels would fall off. So there are many instances in life where objects have parallel lines that will never cross each other. That's the first important thing. Then we went over the different types of quadrilaterals. So the first one is called a trapezoid, and it's really important that you can identify the attributes of a quadrilateral or a shape. So an attribute is a fancy word for describing something. What makes it a trapezoid? So trapezoids are really interesting. They're very unique and they only have one set of parallel lines. So remember, parallel lines are lines that never cross. It only has one set. If these kept going in the direction, they would hit each other. The next is a rhombus, and that is a quadrilateral that has two pairs of parallel sides. Now, the only rule for a rhombus is that it has two pairs of parallel sides. Here's 2, and 2, and 2, and 2. Okay, a rectangle gets a little bit more specific. It also has two pairs of parallel sides. So you have these, and then you have these. But to be a rectangle, it has to have two pairs of sides with equal lengths. So the green are equal and the pink are equal. Okay. Then we got into parallelograms. So a parallelogram is a type of polygon that has two pair of parallel sides. And I'm going to get closer to this. So these are parallel. They'll never cross. These are parallel. They'll never cross. Same thing with the next one. But they also have two pairs of equal side lengths, which sounds really familiar because that's what a rectangle is. A rectangle is a parallelogram. And that's one of the things that I explained in the Zoom is that a lot of these overlap and have similarities. So that brings us to the square. And the square is the magical polygon, quadrilateral. It has two pairs of parallel sides. These are parallel, these are parallel. It also has four equal side lengths. Now, I did my best to draw a square. It's not exactly equal, but you know what a square looks like. The square is super magical because it can be so many other polygons, but no other polygon can be a square. It's like Superman, like super square. A square cannot be a trapezoid. But does a square have two pairs of parallel sides? It does. So technically, it falls under the category of a rhombus. Does a square have two pairs of parallel sides and two pairs of sides with equal lengths? It does. So a square can be a rectangle. A square has two pairs of parallel sides and two sides with equal length, so a square is a parallelogram. But this is tricky for me to do. A rectangle can't be a square because it needs two pairs of parallel sides, two pairs of sides with equal lengths, but they aren't the same length. The specific attributes of a square is that there are four equal side lengths. Not four equal side lengths, not four equal side lengths, not four equal side lengths. So the square is pretty magical. It's pretty cool. Then we discussed the different type of polygons that you need to know. And they're pretty simple. An octagon has 8 sides. And these are not quadrilaterals. These are just polygons. A hexagon has 6 sides. A pentagon has 5 sides. And then I quickly went over the square and the triangle. But these are polygons. They are all flat, closed shapes with no curves. That's what a polygon is. Flat, no curves, and it's a closed shape. And that's what all of these are. Specifically under the polygon is the quadrilateral, and that's what we've been focusing on. So hopefully these notes help you guys, and I will see you on the next Zoom meeting.